Welcome back, friends, to Crusader Kings III. So, at the end of our last episode, we were finishing up a feast in Bern, and upon traveling back, we gained the trait ill. We ate some bad food. Duchess Matilda is now sick, and this is not a good start to this episode. Here we have, to my liege, I've been hosting your Chancellor, Countess Mariana, for several weeks, and she has helped me truly see the splendor of the realm under your rule. I am nothing less honored to serve as your vassal. Okay, who is this? Count Vital. Okay, are we working? I'm blessed to have such grateful servants. Okay, well that's good. Plus 30 opinion of us for 5 years. Excellent. So our sway has worked, and we're going to continue to work on becoming better friends with him. And as I said, we are now ill. Did we just get better? Ill, my old self. You lost the trait. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my goodness. As I woke this morning and observed the first rays of sunshine, it took me a moment to realize I had slept soundly for the first time in weeks. I did not wake up coughing once. It has been a long road back to health, but I find myself in its warm embrace once more. I am glad to be well again. That is excellent, because as I was saying, we had gotten ill on the way back from our trip to Bern, and that wasn't good because we're only 21 years old, newly married, and we have no children. There is no heir to our kingdom right now, to our duchy. So okay, that's excellent. That is very, very good. And we're going to keep continuing to work on Count Vital because he is one of our vassals, and he is a stronger vassal. He owns much land in our duchy, and we need to be on good terms with him. And then maybe we'll learn some High German to please the Kaiser. And you can see we fall within the rule of the Holy Roman Empire, and eventually we're going to need to break away. But wow, they have a lot of land. So many kingdoms around. There's France, Croatia, Hungary, Poland. And we're pregnant. A child is growing in my womb. My husband, Duke Ingenwald, will be proud. Very good. Very good. You gained the trait pregnant. Very excellent. Okay, things are going well. Let's take a look at our council. We have built our wealth back up to 99 gold, so we're going to continue to work on that. But now, since we have 99, and I believe our development is going pretty well, and we haven't finished any construction yet, or at least I don't believe we have. Yeah, I can see our main holdings are still under construction, so very good. Maybe we can work on fabricating a claim on a county. Now, Lombardy is right next to us, and I'd like to get this coast area because I'm pretty sure we could build trade ports. But the next best thing might be Ravenna, or just top off Bologna here. They have some open land, so not great. This looks like a much more profitable area. Let's try to go for that, maybe. Yeah, we will stick with that. Yeah, that's fine. We'll have him work on that. What do we have here? Grand Tournament, Grand Tour. Activities. Oh, Kaiser Heinrich's Hunt. You are invited to join Kaiser Heinrich's Hunt in Fulda. Which is where? It's here. That's not a horrible trip. We should honor him by going to do that. We may gain prestige, legitimacy, lose stress, gain the hunter trait. Do we have a master of the hunt? Let's see. Courtiers. Court jester, bodyguard. Paladino, not bad. Oh, that's too bad. The requirements to hire this court position. Maybe when we become a queen, we can hire some of these. So we do have Master of the Hunt, Paladino. Okay, excellent. Well, let's honor the Kaiser by going to his hunt. We can join. We'll hire Mercenary and Forest Guide. 10 people in our entourage. I think that is a smart way to do this. Yeah, forest and mountains. That's good. Looks like a decent route. Okay, it's going to cost us 27 gold. That's okay. Very good. Let's go. I know he expects a position, but we're not going to give it to him. We don't need that. Don't know what this is. An accolade. Each knight that holds an accolade becomes an acclaimed knight. It gives bonuses to you and your armies. The accolade will remain until you destroy it and will pass on to future knights via accolade succession. Very, very interesting. Create an accolade. Callisto. Okay, accolade attributes. If we give it to him, mentor, disciplinarian, reinforcement rate. Okay, scoundrel, mercenary, higher cost. Oh, these are all good. Number of knights +1. Maybe we should just see how this goes. Costs 100. Create. Bearer of the Duchess Trust. Okay. Mentor and disciplinarian. I like it. I like it. How old is this guy? 37. Okay, that's good. Well, we'll see what happens with that. I think that's kind of cool. We could invite knights. I don't want to invite knights at the moment. I don't have much need for a knight, another knight right now. Need to build our gold, and to do that we need some additional land, and we can have another holding here, so let's continue. We're back on the road. My liege, Kaiser Heinrich, is hosting a hunt in Fulda, and time has come for us to depart. I should be able to proudly represent the House of Di Canossa. Hunting with birds is the most noble pursuit, one I am sure to excel at. Very good. Next destination in 4 months. Okay, back on the road. A lot of traveling in medieval times, you know, that's... I'm sure there's going to be back-to-back feasts and hunts, and we'll have to host one of our own to keep ourselves from traveling for so far. But this one, the first one, we didn't really need to go to. I just wanted to see how that played out. But this one is important. This is for the Kaiser, and as you can see, he is in control of much of the land, and many of the vassals are sure to be there. So it looks like The Duke will hold it down for us while we're on the road traveling, as he did last time. This music's a little loud, but I like it. Kind of really puts you in the vibe of the medieval times. And we'll even speed up time a little bit here because I think we're doing well. And we need more gold to really be able to do anything. Can't really mess around with the military. Can't afford a huge military right in the beginning. And what I'm most excited for is to see some of these developments getting done. Weird whispers. I've noticed that Captain Boric avoids me more than usual. He always sits at the opposite end of the table whenever we're invited to a feast, and consistently refuses my company while camping. We may not have the best of relationships, but that attitude is starting to tire me, especially when I overhear him defaming me. Matilda is a miserable sycophant. What kind of word is that? I'd be a way better Duchess. Let me scroll down there. Oh, that was... than her. Okay. Well, this is going to cause us stress, so that's probably prowess challenge. That's not good for us. Caravan Master will take care of it. Captain Boric will be injured, will be wounded, and leave the entourage. You're going to end your days in a dungeon. We can imprison him. And I have a fair reason to do so. Who is this guy? A foreign ruler. Is he our mercenary guard? Or we could just tell him to leave. I say we throw him in a dungeon. Or just tell him to get out of our sight. Which one? I wish this one would give us some, like, menace. But I don't want him coming back to hurt us, so let's throw him in the dungeon. This is fine. Traveling through the sometimes harsh environments has invigorating effects on at least my state of mind and vigor. As I glance over at Spinetto, however, he does not appear to be doing quite as good. His movement is labored, his breathing heavy. Oh, he's sick for sure. Clearly he is not well. We should let him rest and fully recover. Will be delayed 21 days. Oh, this is bishop. This is our bishop. Okay. Okay, so Sciarra can treat him, it looks like. And he'll lose the trait ill, and he'll be happy with us for the next... Yeah, okay. Very good. We didn't lose any time there at all. Very good. Okay. Well, that worked out rather well. Almost halfway there. It is December, so a tough season to be traveling through Bavaria in. Or anything, really. Or it's getting colder as we go north. Interesting. We should be out of the mountains now, though. It seems that our caravan has become a little lost in these foreign lands. Sciarra has been trailing us around Niederschonenfeld for hours, and though he at last swallowed his pride and asked for direction, he does not appear to be an expert in High German speaker. Okay, well, we do need to learn German, and we are newly pregnant, so we need to so she's gonna try in Niederschonenfeld. Okay. You successfully interpret the instructions. Wow, excellent. We gained some prestige and gained 7 days progress. Other people's pastures. A fine day like this, the weather is nice. The pastures of Bamberg look great, and the local livestock are positively jumping and cheering in their own guttural manner. guttural. Calves are walking next to their mothers, their fur shiny and clean. Overall, the place is very competently run, although I do notice a couple of oddities that I would manage a bit differently. The local matriarch approaches me. A fine morning to you, my lady. Are these beauties not a sight to behold? I could apply some of this back home. Oh. We would gain some stress, but the county of Firenze would get improved pastures, development growth plus 10%. That is very good for us. Let's see if we can't improve things around here. This is a bit of a bargain. Okay, well, if we apply this back home, we gain some stress, but we have ways of dealing with that, and we would gain improved pastures at home. 100% possible outcome, plus 10% development growth, which is the big one I'm looking at, and I would like to do that. And let's take a look real quick at what is our stress level. I believe it's over here. Yes. Our stress is at 0. I don't know how that's possible if we just gain 60, but it is. And we've arrived. As we await the arrival of the rest of the guests, Kaiser Heinrich has started on the preparations. His gamekeepers check the grasslands each day for signs of quarry, while building a camp closer to the hunting grounds. Very good. And the event has started, so we'll just see how this goes. Let's see what our options are here. Recreation, seduce, murder, or befriend. Should we try to befriend the Kaiser? I do believe so. That should be the reason we are here. Duke Gerard, Kaiser Heinrich's master of the hunt, summons the party to gather as the light reaches the camp in the plains near Fulda. With any luck, we'll find a bevy of pheasants, and our hawks will have a great sport. Excellent. Let's get out there. We will be here for a full month. Regent furthers mandate. Well, this is good. That looked like something good over here. I didn't see the full detail of that. Duke Gerard and Duke Pierre bonding over hunting. Kaiser Heinrich's game masters signal the party to hush. We've arrived at the release spot. From our vantage point, we can see several tawny pheasants strutting about the tall grass ahead. The beaters will soon be in position, ready to spook the game to flight. The party halts as we prepare to remove our birds' hoods and set them one by one to their sport. Okay, it's time. Very good, let's go. Your regency scales of power swings by 5 towards Duke. Towards the Duke. That's good because we want him. Well, he did something that was bad, but let's open our power sharing window. Oops. Empty-handed. Heeding the call of the wild is an adventure, and this outing delivered the good and the bad in abundance. I am no closer to gaining the confidence of Heinrich. I must be doing something wrong. The master of the hunt, Duke Gerard, gathers the disappointed party and exhausted hounds for the trip home. The pheasant indeed eluded us this time, so we're hunting for a pheasant? Let us leave this adventure behind for now. Has happened. We lost 11 stress. We gained some fame, some prestige, some legitimacy, gained the trait hunter, failed to bond with Kaiser Heinrich, but that's okay. Okay, well, not completely mad about it, but all right. Oh, so we can tell him what we need him to do. Possible mandate effects. Extra gold, free domain development. Feudal contracts adjusted in the liege's favor. Boosted crown authority, boosted counselor opinion. Let's have him fill the coffers on our trip home. Continue, please. Yes, and we are moving back down. Okay, very good. It should be springtime now, so... We had a daughter. When the first contraction started, a great calm came over me. There was no room for my worries from before. I was about to perform one of Saint Brigid's greatest miracles. After a long but glorious struggle, I brought forth a perfect little daughter. One day, child, you will carry on my legacy. What name should befit a duchess? Clara. Clara di Canossa. I think that's a beautiful name. Let's stick with that. May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. Okay, well, we have a daughter on the road. Nonetheless, looks like our sway scheme should be over soon. 22 years old. Newborn daughter. Okay, not horrible. We do need a son to take over our realm. Well, the girl can take it over too, perhaps. I wonder how that would work. Not a bad start. Journeying through Peating, I passed by a peculiar-looking tent, splayed open, with its yet more peculiar-looking occupant inside. Come in, O mighty Duchess. I can tell you have many miles to go, and I can offer you a reading of your future travels for a modest price. Uh-oh. The strange man has piqued the interest of my entourage, but am I willing to pay for a reading? Tell me the future, wise one. And we could gain good travel omens. I'm not interested. Oh, we'd gain 20 stress because we're zealous. Seal the tent and have this witch burned. Oh my goodness, we would gain 10 dread. We would gain 5 stress, and we would gain 50 piety. Siegfried would be killed. Well, as much as I'd love to do that, gosh. I really don't want to gain the stress, but 50-50 shot here. What is our dread at? What is our dread level? Oh, we're only at 2 prowess. And we have 0 dread. But we do gain stress for this, but we'd gain 50 piety. Which I'm not too crazy about. We are only getting 1 per month. That's a 50 puts us 50 months ahead. Nah. Let's just spend the coin. Or, you know what? I'm not interested. How about that? Nothing good, nothing bad there. Okay, Count Vital. We are very close to being in a good relationship with you, and I think we are going to continue that for the moment. That's more important to me than learning High German, but that is next on our agenda. Who else? Anselmo, we need to work on also. And matter of fact, what is... I guess we have good control in all of our counties because... Tempting fruit. Our road takes us through treacherous parts of Guastalla. While I scan for the dangers ahead, a rustling bush grabs my attention. Could it be a wild animal? As I brace myself for impact, Gerard jumps out of the bush, instead holding a plant. You scared me, Gerard. Anyway, let me see what you have here. Some kind of fruit? I exclaim. Yes, it looks and smells so delicious. I wonder what it tastes like. Maybe I'll just take a little bite, he says. Hold on, what if it's poisonous? Let Gerard eat it. Will happen. Possible outcomes. A rash appears where the plant touched. You gain unknown plant rash for 5 years. Tiny penalty to health. It's harmless plant. After all, you gain 100 lifestyle. Let Gerard eat it. Uh-oh. I'd rather Gerard eat it, you know? Why does Gerard have no spouse? What a young man. Let Gerard eat it. Unknown plant sickness. Alright, great job, Gerard. Hopefully that doesn't kill ya. We weren't going to take a chance with that. Not after the last trip. We got sick from something similar, and we decided to give it a try. Okay. Yeah, I understand that we need to have... Oh, we can ransom. He has 50 of the 100 gold we can demand. Let's wait until he has all 100 of that gold. Potential alliance negotiations. Lower Lithrangia. Where is Lower Lithrangia? Oh, why is this lower and this upper? Maybe the height? Like the altitude of these two? I mean, I don't want to... Your aunt of Bar... Where is Bar? Can we see where these places are? Will not accept. Will not accept. No one will accept. I don't really want an alliance with any of them because they're so far north. That wouldn't be good for us. Simple pastures were developed here, so that is excellent. These duchy buildings are very expensive. Great, we have hamlets, we have simple pastures. And we have stationed... Okay, very interesting. Hold off on that for now. We'll probably do some walls and towers there. Oh, to make my vassal Count Vital more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can include a compliment in my next missive to his court. I will be sure to mention his... He's a vassal and a knight with high prowess, so relentless courage. That would be good. Loyalty and sense of honor, no. Unmatched people skills. Keep it short. Let's go for his courage, since he is a knight and has a high prowess. How much would it cost us to do a grand tour? That would cost us 405. We do not have that. Okay, that went well. Feast would even cost 180. No, we're not going to do that. We're very close to fabricating a claim on this county, so we're going to save our money for that. And we're still developing here and here. Oh, Siena is done also, so that's good. I think we built some hide tents there. Excellent. It's come to my attention that some local commoners are moving towards Fermo, the capital of my vassal Count Vital. Locals, newly settled or not, praising me can surely do no harm to his perception of me. Take this gold and make sure you are heard. No, I don't care too much for that. We're bribing peasants to talk good things about us. Could work. Not in the mood for that, though. We'll just let this play out naturally. 6 more months and our progress will be complete. 87% success chance. And then we need to learn some German. Let's pause for a moment because... yeah, let's search for a wet nurse. Sure, if we can now do that. Train for a tournament. No, we're not going to do that. And we're going to need to find a High German teacher, but not quite yet. No, we have a decent army. I'm not too upset about that. We have many levies. Quality, decent quality army right now. 3,000, that's pretty good size. I would like to get this county. Search for a wet nurse. With a mind to provide the best care to our child, I've had functionaries seek out able women for the role of wet nurse. Now they present a few locals for my judgment. Okay, good aptitude, poor. Okay. Is she sick right now? No, evil blackguard. What's that? Very dishonorable and significantly more likely to start hostile schemes. Abuse their position as regent. Send blackmail. Use this fine secrets counselor. Withhold hostage and betray their friends and spouses. Could be interesting. We're gonna pay her 100 gold for this? I don't like it. Sorry, Virginia. It's gonna take a while before we can search for another one. Education focus. Let's go on, like... the study of scholarship, theology, and pursuit of knowledge. Go for it. Guess they're being raised by mom and dad for now. Fine by me. Alright. And our capital, Florence, now has bastions and curtain walls. Very good. We could just upgrade that once more, which I think I will do. Because the fort level is what I'm looking at, and a good supply limit. We don't have any cavalry stationed here. And we're pregnant once more. Very, very good. We do need to pay homage, though. So we should probably do that. We can choose a gift. Ooh, 100 gold. I just don't want to do that because he's going to get changed over pretty quick. Why does this cost us? We only have to do it once. We're just going to demonstrate submission because I plan on breaking away from him anyway. Hire guards. Yep. Well, we're pregnant once more. How long is this trip gonna take? Total travel time 8 months. 8 months just one way? Huh. I don't want to do it. But we should do it. Alright, we're on the road. Entered into a regency once more. Let's fill the coffers, friend. It's become clear that your bishop is working to establish a false and spurious claim on Prince Bisphoric of Ravenna. Do not think that this kind of dishonorable action will go without response. He doesn't like this. The Prince Bishop. Oh, but there is basis for a claim here. We'll spend 75 prestige. He'll lose opinion of us. The Kaiser will lose opinion of us. Oh well. Fill the coffers, sir. We will have Ravenna. Believe it. This could very well take us total travel time 8 months, so maybe 4 months to go up. Wow, can you imagine being on the road 4 months in like a horse and a carriage? Unreal. See, we need to break away from them quickly as possible because that is just too much. But we will need more land. Let's see, take a look at our kingdoms real quick. The quickest route would be Queen of Romagna. As we travel through Meran, I take a beautiful view from the mountainside. When I steal my eyes away to focus back on a stony path ahead, I realize we have been surrounded by a group of ruffians. A tall man, presumably the leader, steps out in front of our caravan. Passing through these mountains will cost you. Okay, we've dealt with people like this before. We could talk about it. 71% chance to battle. Oh, there's a good chance we'll have to pay them off. Guards. Yeah, let's have the guards take care of them. We don't want to risk anything there. That's why we hired the mercenaries, which will continue to do so. Kind of slow moving at the moment. While traveling through Peating. Oh, did we already pass through this place again? Can't help but notice that every person I see works with quite intensity. And don't always notice in my own land. I stop one of the laborers to ask them about it, and he shares some pithy wisdom. Well, you see, the trick is just to put your back into it and don't stop until the job's a good one. Alright. Is that minus 1,000 prestige? Oh, development will increase by 40. Or 1,000 prestige. That's a good amount of prestige. Yeah, I think we're gonna take that. Did we get that? Our claim is gonna cost us 78. Let's grab it. So we're probably going to go for the Kingdom of Romagna first. Because Italy, like Lombardy up here, that's going to be tough. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with the prestige there. Our journey is violently interrupted by the sound of tearing flesh and gnashing jaws, and the desperate cries of a man about to meet his end. The noise is so horrific it must have come from the depths of hell. Attempting to track the source, we find a desperate knight struggling with a wild wolf. His blade is wedged between the beast's jaws, but his grip is beginning to falter. Help him. Okay, this Wilbert guy, let's check him out. Von Heinsberg. He's not very good at anything. He's a Catholic Franconian. This Mandiver... No, we're not helping him. Won't risk my life for this. I'm sure Shiara can handle this, but his prowess is only... No, Shiara's not helping him. You know what? Matter of fact, we need to find Shiara. No, Wilbert, my man, you are gonna die. Let's pause and let's find Shiara espoused, maybe? How old is he? He's 35. Rosalind. And is he a lowborn? It's not really showing us much about him. At least I don't see it at the moment. So this is his best option. Vengeful, lustful, deceitful, trusting, patient, diligent. This might be a better match for you, bud. Richeza Bogorski of Poland. But I don't want to lose him to anyone. So Gisela it might be. This girl's Bavarian or French. Both 34 years old. Generous. Trusting and zealous. Let's go with her. Let's get him a wife. They'll both get some renown. Our caravan master and court physician. Very good. We've hooked you up. There you go, my guy. Very good. Okay. We hooked him up pretty good. And it looks like we are about to be at our destination where we'll take a break. And here we are. We gained 600 diplomacy experience. Paying homage, servants usher me into Kaiser Heinrich's great hall in Klingenberg, where he sits his throne waiting to hear my pledge. I kneel before him and recite the high German oaths I have practiced, but the half-concealed chuckles of the court make it clear my tongue needs more practice in my liege's court language. Yep, we haven't practiced yet. With that, the ceremony is complete. I have nothing to offer my Kaiser except my promise to faithfully serve as a vassal of the Empire. To my surprise, Heinrich acts almost as if nothing had happened and accepts my homage with grace. A just liege after all. Okay, so we do gain 50 renown. We spend a little bit of prestige. And Kaiser Heinrich gains 10 opinion of us. Very good. And let's pause there. It's as good a place as any to take a bit of a break. We're doing well. So now that we have this claim on Ravenna, we'll see what actions we can take with that, because we want that land. It looks like our development is going quite well in Florence. We'll have to make our way back down here, and we are indeed pregnant for the second time. So we'll see if we have a daughter or a son as we continue to grow our realm and indeed our wealth as well. We're almost back up to 200 coin, and we're gonna look to spend that probably on the continued development of Florence, of our main county. That'll bring us the most wealth and our direct holdings. So if we own the county and we own the fort within it, that's where we're going to spend our money to start and keep increasing our gold. So as always, thanks for tuning in, and stick around for the next episode. I'll post that up soon. We'll get it started here. and we'll see where we go. Thanks again.